Hi guys, my name's Chet. I'm a friend of Jeremy's, and he's asked me to speak to you tonight about missions and what they mean to me. Since the time of my salvation, I've been on several different mission trips, both foreign mission trips and local mission trips. I've been to Haiti, Honduras. I'll be leaving on the 15th, heading to South Sudan on a medical mission trip. But you don't have to get on a plane and go halfway around the world to go on a mission trip. God calls us each to missions. It's not something that you have to pray about. It's not something that you have to think about. When somebody gives you an opportunity to share the gospel of Christ, that's something that you're already called to do through Scripture. When we look in the Bible and the Bible addresses a certain subject, then it's not anything that you have to pray about and ask God. You don't have to say, hey God, do you want me to do missions? Do you want me to go out and share the gospel? It's already in there. And if it's already in the Bible, specifically spelled out in Scripture, then we have a call already to do it on our lives. I've really felt like since the time of my salvation that I've had an increased burden placed on me to go out and share the gospel through mission work. I have been as close as Royston, and as far away, like I said, I'll be going to South Sudan. But you can share the gospel with your friends. I can guarantee you, just looking at the statistics that Jeremy had in his office the other day about unchurched people in Madison County, man, you just got a huge mission field right there in your school systems where you can just share with them the things that God's done for you. It's not any kind of a special message that you have to share. It's not something that you have to prepare. It's just something that you just tell them, hey, this is what my life was like before Christ. This is how Christ changed my life, and this is what my life's like now. Jeremy can give you some great tips on how to make that a little bit easier. The first few times that you do it, I can tell you it's going to be difficult. Sometimes it is for me, even now, and I've been doing it for quite a while. But the gospel is the gospel, and the message is never changing. So when you share, just share your heart. And like I said, I've always felt that increased burden in my life, and it probably stems from the fact that when I was saved, I made a promise to God that if He would give me the opportunity to share with others what He'd done in my life, that I would never refuse it. And I never have. I've been placed in some situations where He's kind of called me out on that, and been put on the spot to share a little bit of information with a church or stand up in front of a church. And for me, that was a very difficult thing. Before that time, I could not get up in front of a group of people and speak. I mean, it was just almost impossible for me. Since that time, I've got the boldness of Christ, and I've stood up in front of big groups of people. I've shared the gospel message. I've shared different stories, and each time it's gotten easier for me. But I just want to encourage you guys to get with Jeremy, to get with some of the leaders in your church besides Jeremy, and just talk to them, get some pointers for them, and then go out and share the good news of Jesus Christ. Love you guys, and hopefully I'll get to speak to you in person soon. Thanks.